All right, ladies and gentlemen. So, envy, environment, factors of the environment, right? So, as I mentioned before, this is a spark gap generator. And if my education was not to be interrupted by September 11th, what would I have learned? I would have learned that this is a spark gap generator. The Arco, the Wingstops, the Staples, the Kobe beef, the musical place, all that is spark gap generators. And I would have learned that cohesion is when I see the cook at the Wingstop come and use the gas station at Arco. Even though I don't go eat over there all the time, I know who she is and I will see her coming to get gas and I'll be like, "Oh, okay, she's okay, right?" Or at least she's alive, right? And that builds cohesion in the community. I would say, "Oh, there's a mechanic getting gas," or "Oh, there's that guy getting gas," right? That's called cohesion. And basically, let's just keep it simple. Let's keep it with like the grocer from Safeway, right? If she comes to the Arco to get gas, I would see her and be like, "Oh, okay, she's okay." And that would build cohesion in that community and it would expand like that. But because she doesn't come here to get gas or whatever, whenever she doesn't, that means that the cohesion is becoming less and less in that community. There's more and more friction between the subjects. And it gets to the point to where, okay, envy iron meant. So it's meant, this infrastructure, I would have learned, is meant to capture those people that are trying to mimic the grocer from Safeway, for example. Okay? Or the cook from Wingstop. The environment is meant so that way we can see what is going on a have a bird's eye view of the people that are trying to steal their identity, follow them around, get information on their families, find out important locations to them. You see, and then so that means that the grocer from Safeway has to continue to cover up and mask her life and change her identity just to survive. And at what point do we stop remembering who we really are? And that, ladies and gentlemen, is their goal, to slowly change the way we think, and for the worst, or because they don't replace it with anything other than distractions or like sexual perversions or you name it, everything but what is really going on. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is a spark gap generator and envy iron meant. It's to find out who is envying your iron, the iron in your blood, your